Boom. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, again, I probably could have given it a 9 out of 10, but we'll keep it at. Here we go. Welcome back to the studio. Oh my, we are live, everybody. Not in the basement, back in the studio 1.5. Just getting it organized and still trying to figure out the right place for me to stand exactly, get the camera set up where the light should be, but it is coming together finally, kicking it off with the Hoka Rincon 3 for the first review in the new studio. Unbelievable. Let's dive in. It's surreal, right? It's a little surreal down here. Still, yeah, I'm still hanging lights, just so you know, so you'll see some developments happen over the next couple of shoe reviews. All right, here we go. A neutral, loosey-goosey. Oh, my. I'm trying to imagine. Remember, the last shoe that was this it's a flock. It is a flock of geese, guys. It is twisted like you wouldn't believe. We're looking at a 5mm drop, 29 in the heel, 24 in the forefoot for a, I'm going to go high stack height, but medium to high stack height through that EVA-based midsole, okay? Women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen, and let's just confirm we still got the scale over here. Feels good to have that back. Let's just double check. I believe 7.6 ounces in my size. There's my score. Unbelievable score or unbelievable weight, I should say, for a neutral road training shoe. Unbelievable, okay? And I am going to try and link, all right, upper right-hand corner to the Rincon 2 full review. All right, there it is. And then the original Rincon, which is where I'm pulling the comment of the day from. So stay tuned for that. Okay, looking at an engineered sandwich mesh. Decent lockdown, but not amazing, okay? There's my score, kind of a standard score, not a semi-gusseted nor gusseted tongue, very thin tongue, nice breathability through the toe box, and what, you know, the highlight for me is the heel counter in this upper, okay? And hopefully you can see me, again, I'm trying to work on in the old studio, I knew exactly where to stand. I knew exactly where to put the camera. I knew exactly like where to hold the shoe. I think the camera actually is going to eventually, I can already tell it needs to go a little bit this way. Anyway, so the heel counter, unbelievable, very, not quite plush, but so nice, okay? So that's the highlight for the upper. Overall score, 8 out of 10. Full compression EVA, all right? It's a revised early stage Meta rocker, and I didn't feel personally, I didn't feel a huge difference from the Rincon 2 for the revised stage Meta rocker. It felt very reminiscent, and actually, let's do the whoa, crazy durometer score. I mean, I'm trying to, okay, Rebel V2. You know how I always say other shoes to buy at the end of the vlogs, these shoe review. Whoa. Rebel V2, if you like the Rebel V2 feel, I'm trying to think which, the Rebel V2 might be actually even a softer landing than this, but this is a very, very soft durometer score for the Rincon 3. So ride and energy return, I'm loving it. 8.25 out of 10. Overall score though for that EVA-based midsole is not amazing because it's breaking down quickly. Outsole, we got this high abrasion, lightweight rubber. Loving it. There's not too much. You know how I don't love a ton of rubber on the outsole, but again, it will impact the durability. A slightly decoupled groove from the heel moving gently up into the midfoot. But again, so you're not going to buy this shoe for, taking it out on semi-buffed out trails and then transitioning back over to pavement or concrete, because it will break down this outsole very, very quickly. Fit, true to size, no issues for me. Comfort, 8.5 out of... Now that I'm reflecting a little bit, I mean, I could have gone 9, but I went 8.5 out of 10 for that comfort score, okay? Positives, drawbacks, I'd had to go with the weight. I could have gone with the fact that it is so comfortable while still having a nice energy return through that midsole. Anything under 7 ounces in my size is unbelievable, frankly, for a daily trainer. So Hoka, great job there. So if you like a light shoe, this is the shoe for you. And let's actually dive into it. Oh yeah, drawback, durability. Speaking of which, did I give the durability prediction? 250 miles, maybe. All right, how will I use this shoe? Who is it best for? Daily training, but it's so light. I think tempo, okay? Now, it's a little soft, so you might have to do a little extra work through your foot strike, but overall, you could use it. And actually, if you're just getting off the couch and you're just trying to turn the doorknob for the first time in a long time, and you want to shoot for a 5K or 10K local road race goal, I would consider buying this shoe and use it for training, and then hop in the 5K, 10K and racing it as well. And, baby your legs a little bit. Go a little softer underfoot. Especially if you're just getting back into it, let your tendons, ligaments, bones adjust a little bit to that I'll just call it to that pounding, okay? So there you go. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Now, price point, $115. Come on. Boom. Amazing. I mean, again, I probably could have given it a 9 out of 10, but we'll keep it at 8.5 out of 10. That's just a great score. Other shoes to buy, I'm going to bump the Rebel V2 to the top of the list. That is definitely the most reminiscent. Probably Skechers Go Run Ride 9 would be next on my list. Mach 4, and then Asics Gel Nimbus Light 2. Hoka Rincon 3, quick specs on your screen. Soak it in one more time. There you go. Engineered sandwich mesh, high abrasion, lightweight rubber on that outsole, and that $115 price point. Full review score, by the way, I think I was like 52 miles, 53 miles. There it is, again, from Strava. Follow me on Strava. Would love to connect with you there. I think the score, okay. This is where the scoring system is really critical. And I know some people are like, Seth, you don't need to give a scoring system, but this is where it really comes in handy, is that, and us is holding, Hoka accountable but the idea is that by keeping the score not in the 8s, the challenge now for Hoka One is to increase the durability of the Rincon 4 in 2022 while keeping the weight down. How do they do it? That's where innovation comes in, okay? Necessity, what's the saying? Necessity is the something of innovation, or necessity is the, I don't know. Necessity is the something of it. You tell me down in the comments, what am I trying to say? So I think Hoka, you're moving in the right direction with this shoe. We just need to increase, that midsole, it's just gonna break down very, very quickly. So full review score 7.5 out of 10. Matthew Small, you get the comment of the day. It's kind of long, and I'm pulling it from the Rincon 1 vlog. Matthew, if you're still watching, let us know in the comments. I'd appreciate it, sir. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in 2 years ago. It's just amazing. The Rincon 1, I gave the full review in a hotel in Chicago. So it's kind of a trip. Anyway, upper right-hand corner for you there. Seth, I definitely watch you more than less on my TV, okay? I remember that question of the day. Definitely a sign of the times, and I definitely appreciate higher quality, well-lit videos like yours. We're getting there, Matthew. Also, I have found the sound coming through a sound bar, etc. So good, sound a +2. He goes on to talk about the Rincons. On the Rincons, I love the idea of the shoe, but Hoka seemed to be at the bottom of the list for value, so dollar per mile. So that's why he got the comment of the day, because and especially 2 years ago, remember the uppers on the Hoka shoes were tearing a lot right through the vamp, okay, right here on the side of the toe box. So I think Hoka's come a long way, but I do think they have a ways to go with durability. Matthew, I'm not going to read your entire comment, but anyway, there it is on your screen. It was a good one, okay. Speaking of car trips, that was a car trip my family went on to Chicago 2 years ago. What is your question of the day? What is your funniest story involving a car? Mine here, I love that. I think I've told this story before. I was with my dad and my sister driving off of a 14er. We had hiked a 14er up in Buena Vista. We were driving off, which is interesting considering how many 14ers I run now, but we were driving off in my dad's old station wagon, and we start to hear this rattling sound on the side of the car. Like kind of a loud rattling sound, and it sounds a little concerning. I kind of look out. I'm sitting in the back, right behind my dad in the back seat, and the hubcap on the station wagon had fallen off and was rolling down the dirt road alongside us. I was buckled in. We were probably going 5 miles, maybe 10 miles per hour at the most. I open the door, grab the hubcap as it's rolling alongside us, stick it next to me without even missing a beat. We don't stop. We just keep rolling down the road. It was like out of a movie. Put it there. It was actually kind of hot it was kind of warm. Set it there, close the door, and we continue on our way. Anyway, that's my funny story. What is your funny story involving a car? Studio 1.5 in the books. Studio 1.5, sorry, first review in the books. We're gotten some Seek Beauty, Work Hard, and Love Each Other happening here. Again, shout out to Matthew for making that new sign. Oh my goodness. So cool, everyone. Oh, I don't want to say goodbye. It's like we're back on track. Running shoe review quantity is about to increase. Stay tuned, everyone. We're going to toss it to the original Rincon 1 full review. Okay, original Rincon 1 full review. Right there, right there, right there. All right, thanks for tuning in. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.